Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to, let me turn this down, and Finn is at the door yelling at me for some reason. I don't know why he is. I don't know why he be, but there he is. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Welcome to this. Trying to get my voice booted up here. I slept like very little last night, so I'm trying to
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
You know, do the brain wake up. Dang, dude, that's Red with 120 months. Dang, that's a long time. That is 10 entire years. A frightening amount of years. Thank you all so much. Welcome back aboard the bus. Hope you enjoy the ride, cause the ride never ends. What's that BioWare Asian RPG game? I don't know. That's there's probably like one. There's probably one, maybe two, somewhere around. Just in general. They're like, we need. Hey there, Tim. We need one of them there Asian JRPGs. You got any of them on the? You got anything? No, there's more than one. There's got to be like 50, right? That's what BioWare was. BioWare was famous for those. In my moment of, took me a couple extra minutes to get going here just because I'm moving slow, but also this is why I hate any type of earring that has an O-ring on the back of it, because I was like, dude, if I shower with these stupid things, I was like, I'm gonna lose one of them. And sure enough, Nick's being dumb. I actually don't know. Is it Jade Dynasty? That sounds like vaguely familiar. I was like, dude, I know if I shower in these stupid things and not take them out, the O-ring's gonna slip off. Because I always use like screw-on ones or like ones that like thread through or whatever. And so I was like, oh, I hope that didn't happen. And then I checked like right as I sat down. I was like, and one of them's gone. I was like, of course. And the pack thing that I got was like, oh, how many are we gonna give you? I was like, 3? I'm like, why'd they give me 3? They're like, oh, here's 2 and then an extra. I'm like, what about other extra? I mean, I have other O-rings. I have stuff for like keyboards and shit like that I could use, but still, I was just like, man. I was like, of course. I just love 3. They're like, we give you 1. It's like, oh, thank you for splurging. Oh, thank you for splurging. Don't spare any expense on the silly little ear stud things. Sorry, I had to hit that Medivate. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Resident Evil Requiem tonight again, which is pretty cool. It's been a good game. I thought about it a little bit last night as I was just kind of gathering up my thoughts on it. And I was thinking about it a little bit. The bit that we did before, or like the stuff we were doing last night. Visually, I was kind of thinking back to it, and while I think it might be some of like. Gameplay-wise, it was pretty good. It was pretty varied, and like the open thing was like really ambitious. I think the visuals were kind of boring in that part, but then again, the visuals haven't been like... They've been really good in this, but they have been kind of drab. It's very gray. I would say the most interesting places so far to me have been the basement, and then the care center in general. And then actually, weirdly enough, the orphanage, going back to that, was pretty cool too, because that had some really good like color in it and stuff. I would say that like that entire bit that takes place in Raccoon City, like in general, feels like really just kind of washed out. Not washed out. I mean, it's very like kind of monochromatic or whatever. No spoilers. What? But you said that you were past that last night. You said like I was barely even caught up to you. You literally were in Raccoon City. You said words about it. Anyway, so Anyway, so yeah, the bit in Raccoon City with like the kind of desaturated palette and all that stuff. I don't know, like kind of just like a boring look. But overall, I still think the game is fantastic. I feel like it looks great. I feel like it plays great. And yeah, no, you gotta go faster. The game's been out like 14 years. You gotta go. And 2 closest door left, and ID 1/4 of one of them. I'm finished tomorrow. I'm finished it tomorrow. What are we talking about? Oh, we're getting like a room together. Nice. Then paint. Okay, got it. I'm not zooming. I've taken too long. As a matter of fact, I've been scrunching and Scrunching and grunching. But we've actually made pretty good progress, I think, for the most part. And yeah, I like it though, man. I like the game in general. I think it's cool. I think it's pretty good. It's a little weird for me though. Like it's strange. It's like I almost have like this like really high praise for it, but then at the same time it's like my brain's like not processing a lot of it, which is really odd, like it does with most other Resident Evil games. Like I'm trying to think back to like iconic stuff that's like happened where I'm like, yeah, that was awesome. But there's so many like weird, crazy, over the top things that it almost is like hard to even whatever. Like it's just, and it's like it's hard to like even like pinpoint stuff because there's so much shit happening. There's so much stuff going on in this game. They prove he is young by play game fast. Well, it was like last night we were joking about it. I was like, do speedrunners even like games? I was like, because they just play through them super fast. They just try to get them over with as fast as they can. So thank you again, Red, for the 120 months. That is a long time. Thank you all for being patient as I wake up my brain here. I slept like for a couple hours early this morning, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. And then I went to Erica's doctor's appointment with her. We had to drop off some stuff somewhere. Then came back. Finally got back around like 4 or 5. Then tried to lay down. Maybe dozed off for like 45 minutes. Had to head over and help Erica's folks with something. So I like barely. I think I slept like 2 hours maybe. Oh, what is that? Dustin, you can't just gift out subs like it's time. What are you doing? We've been playing the long games lately. We had Quiet Mountain, Corporate America Future Simulator 2077. I like that one. Corporate America Future Simulator. Now we got Evil Resident number 9. Now I just gotta get him to play Journey 33 White Black. That's what I'm Journey 33 White Black. Just real quick. Let me have a sip of this coffee. If he's sleepy, we should do some OG Mist. That is so out of pocket. I don't even know where'd that come from. You just roll in, just pull that one out. You're like, it's time. You're like, it's time. Time for the mist. Time for the mist. Here it comes out of nowhere. Oh, for puzzles? Yeah, that would be the best. That would be the best idea ever. Nothing says I'm running on low sleep. It's like, you know what we should do? It's like, what's that? It's like puzzles. Dabble do you. That'll dabble do you something fierce. Because if there's any time I'm good at puzzles, it's now. Am I gonna play the new Pokemon? That's the one with the Dittos, right? Or whatever. Do they even have Dittos in? All I remember is like Ditto face from the trailer. That's all I really remember about it. I had to ask like what it was the other night. I think Jigakuro was kind enough to answer that it was I think a few of you were, that it was like basically just Dragon Quest builders, but with Pocket Monster. I am not a puzzle master. I'm okay at puzzles sometimes. It just depends on what it is. Some I'm okay at, and then some I'm absolutely awful at. That tends to be a lot of people, I guess. There's always different stuff people are good at. I don't know if I'll play Pokemon Builders or whatever. Maybe?
Welcome.
Oh my god. R2 with 100 months. That's VIP for the bus. And it's a hype train. Thank you again, Dustin, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Red, for the 10 years. Thank you, Harzu, for the 100 months. Cats are going nuts too, which is good. That's always a good sign. That's how you know shit's going well. I turned off the HUD dot site because I realized that I didn't care. I just realized that I didn't care. I did not care about this. The cat. I don't know if they're hyped. I think Finn's just blasting. You know how he goes. He's just crazy. He just likes to zip. But thank you, Haratsu, for the. Oh wait, I mean they're hyped for the hundo months. That's for sure. Is this even working? Yeah, it is. All right, cool. Oh, yes, I found some spare O-rings for these. Hopefully that keeps those on. If it doesn't, then oh well. Oh well. I've got more. I've got some up there for I have for like keyboard shit. So that's up there. Can use those. Can use those instead. I got approved for my suppressor. Now I gotta go get suppressed hunting lever action 357. What do you suppress shooting with that? Finn's single orange brain cell bouncing around like a Windows screensaver. He does, that's him. He's just 100% the little Windows screensaver. He's a crazy man. Yeah, I like how Dustin just casually is like, oh, I'm a hitman now. With my suppressed lever action. Just completely, what if there was just no, I mean, there was no context. I was gonna say, what if there was no context? When I saw my doctor today, since I went with Eric, I was like, you have a vein assassin somewhere. He's like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, I'm not telling you who it was though. I'm not trying to snitch. I was like, I'm just letting you know. There's a vein assassin amongst you. There is a vein assassin amongst you. Mostly tomato cans. Why? But why though? See, Dustin's like, I'll teach you to spoilers, and then pulls out suppress hunting action, lever action, shooting gun. So did you just get it because you just wanted a suppressed shooting? Or do you have a grand plan with this? The grandest of plans. I don't know what that plan would be. It sounds like more nefarious. Every time I say it, it sounds more nefarious. Oh, you want to get back into hunting? Okay, got it. Oh, got it. The desire for pew pew has manifested. It's manifested itself. Yeah, we're gonna try to get through this tonight. Maybe we'll see how dead I am. If I end up being like turbo dead, I'll try my best. Why is this so? That out of whack still? Probably. It's because I turn it sometimes when I'm done with it, and like I've always done that, and depending on whether if it like swivels, it just drives me crazy. The press guns are anything but quiet. Well, I mean, they're more quiet than regular. They got to be at a minimum, or else that'd be pointless. They got to be slightly quieter. Or else, what's the point? I didn't even notice all the accessibility stuff in here. I probably should have paid more attention to that, but I guess it doesn't really matter now. Soul Knight, thank you for the $1. I appreciate it. They get quieted if you use subsonic war rounds. Who are those? Who is that? Who is that with the war round? I said that made me feel like that was like a bird or something. Hype D's nuts have bread. Well, y'all are missing it. Oh no, gonna miss the hype train. Well, y'all are contributing to it, so you're not missing it directly. You will reap all the benefits, and you may ask, what are the benefits? And you will learn that there aren't any, I guess. Other than supporting this weird ass show, I guess that's also that's one of them. That's one of the things. I didn't even notice all the aim assist and everything in here too. I could have been playing on old man mode. Jeez Louise, I could have been old man mode this entire time. I biffed it. The benefits are nice. The benefits are nice. Just look at that small hype train. Right at the beginning. Thank you again, Dustin, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you guys for the dollars and bits, and the Haretsu with the 100 months. Enjoy your time with the VIP. Invite VIP. Just a little hype trait as a treat. Always good just to have it as a little treat.
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Why'd I get tagged? Why is there @mods and it's in Discord and it says @mods, but it was he? I mean, Azuri asked where I was and I said he. How far did I make it last night? We got up to like, I think we're rolling into like a boss fight or something like that. And I was like, okay, it's late, so let me just stop. We'll just start tonight on a boss fight, I guess. Otherwise, you'd have to be so close, a knife would work better. What are we talking about, like, the actual conceptual of, like, murder at close range? What are we talking about right now? What if we put our bioweapon labs together? Does this count? Do you ever like see that emote? Do you think anybody's ever actually done this? Like, do you think like that this is like a real thing? That someone was like, "Hello, if we ever may we biolab?" I really appreciate that actually, Azuri. Nah, but like specifically like the folding of the thumb and like bonking. It's harder for me because I have a deformed thumb, so like it's okay. But maybe normal thumbs can do it easier. After a long and difficult ritual, I have summoned soup. Now, we've referred to the blood as the soup the entire time. Does that mean that you summoned blood in this exact situation? I've seen that in one 90s movie where like those fingies got caught in a thin tube and someone got stuck like that for like 10 minutes in the movie. What was that called? Was it Tales of Finger Tube? Oh, like regular soup, not like blood soup? What's the point then? Why even bother? This is the beanie I had closest. I like this beanie, but it fits a little funny. Fits a little funny, but it will hold my hair back, which is fine, because that's the main reason that I'm doing it. Because hair driving nuts. You think the teenagers may do it? They might. Who knows what the teenagers are doing these days? They're out of control. They're out of control, dude. Did I ever check the P.O. box? Yeah, I went recently and got the thing that Rogue sent. There was nothing else there. They've completely renovated that store, which was apparently the reason that, like, I wasn't getting updates and stuff, because they were, like, I mean, they fully, they gutted the whole thing. And it looks like they got some of their either original staff back or some new people that are on it, because, man, they were struggling beforehand, so I'm glad that they, did, because holy shit. It was turning into it was getting to be a mess over there. But yeah, we're gonna try to probably wrap this up tonight. If I can't, that's fine. We can always do it again, like tomorrow or something. But we'll probably get going here in a sec. But yeah, thank you all for joining. Hope everybody's doing good. I just spent 4,500 work dollars on Monday. Good thing it wasn't your money. Good thing that's if I'm not like giga dead. I just feel like I might be giga dead. We'll see. Like I said, I slept like shit last night. So I'm running on like none sleep left beat. If you can't beat it tonight, it will delete your System 32. Where is that one? Do we know where that is? I have no idea what's going on in game. I spent all day dying and not watching the stream last night. How many death you up to now? Move to Linux. Dustin, I'd say I'm all about like doing it, but Dustin's over here like just moving to Linux. But then there's like shit I gotta like still do for work and stuff that probably wouldn't work. That'll probably run into tons of issues. I'm still probably gonna do it here soon anyway, so I've had enough. I love to Justin. I have to make sure I can do my job. This is my job. I don't have like cool job outside of this that makes like good money that I could be like, oh, stream just hobby. So if I break thing that do stream and it's a huge gamble. And I still gotta leave Windows installed anyway. What's the point? What do you mean you couldn't just fix? You can't just fix everything. Some things just won't work. But I am not opposed to trying soon, because I'm definitely getting to that point, because I have about no interest in no interest in sticking with Windows anymore. I think one of my Twitch subs fixes Linux. What are we even talking about? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Just scared and confused. All right, we're gonna sell the W870 thing since we already upgraded the tack. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this because we can always get it back later. So it's not a huge deal. We did have some money things though, so we could like easily. I was thinking about upgrading Requiem since we'll probably use this soon. Actually, we're probably gonna use it in this fight that's coming up because there's definitely one rolling in. So. Now, the power and all this stuff is already, like, pretty good, so I'm not really, like, super worried about upgrading this thing too much. I do love Microslop. It's my favorite. It's been so weird seeing the whole, like, Linux discourse with the whole, like, you know, age verification thing, and, like, them talking about, like, actually including that in some of the distros of, like, Ubuntu and some of that, and I was like, I mean, I guess if they're used in any like official capacity for places, I suppose they're gonna try to. I don't know. That's super weird. Super. It's not gonna happen for like a lot of things. It's just weird to even see like that's even being discussed at all. You know what I mean? It's just strange. It is the thong song. Yeah, it's the thong song all over again. This is what happens. This is what happens when the thong exists. I guess I can just get rid of this because like I'm not selling Requiem. That's not happening. We could probably let the stars emblem go just to like clean up the inventory, but our inventory is probably fine. Well, I'm just telling Dustin, I'm just saying, like, you should probably go like read on it, because whoever the hell is like talking about it, it's a really strange situation, because I'm looking at that and I'm like, why are they even humoring this at all? And I guess it's places that are using these distributions in some type of like, I don't know, like serious capacity or something, and like to comply with like the California. It's fucking weird. I remember like reading through it, I'm just baffled. I'm like, why are they even like remotely humoring this? But I suppose if they were like, oh, well, we found out that X, Y, or Z place is doing this, and they're not complying with this, that, and the other, they could find like the shit out of them. It's weird. It's just, no, this is not the people with the put data centers in space. This is a more robust discourse than just put data center in space. It's really, really strange, and it's really odd that anybody's like even like, I don't know. There's got to be like more to it. I'm not like, I know we're Linux fan number. I know we're getting like rah, but like it's just weird to see it at all. And so like reading through it as somebody who's worked in the IT space for a long time, or did work in the IT, it's just strange to see. Like it was just such a weird discussion to even like see being talked about, and then like some of the weird like blowback from it and stuff. And I'm like, why computers gotta suck now? Why can't computer be fun again? Why computer got... We know the answer to why computer gotta suck. It's because government shit sucked. So that's why I suck. I think I'm evolving. I think cilantro is starting to have the soap taste instead of nothing taste it used to. That would be possible. I've actually gone the opposite direction. I taste less soap nowadays than I used to. Well, a lot of it, Gator, is yeah, I mean, definitely look into it, Dustin. It's weird. Like I said, I think you're right on the can't. Technically, they could enforce it. Like I said, if there's a place or like a whatever that's like using one of these distributions as like an official capacity, and they get like, I guess, audited for it or something like that, then I guess technically they could be fined for using a distribution that doesn't have like age verification shit enabled, if that's an option. It's weird. That's the weird part about it, because I was thinking the exact same thing myself. I'm like, well, who the fuck's gonna actually like police this? And realistically, they probably wouldn't. But oh my god, if he just throws the helicopter, I quit. Well, hey, at least he's
Fuck me.
Hey, at least this hasn't gotten any dumber. Well, a lot of the age verification stuff actually was kind of kicking off in like in Europe with some of that junk. So that is really, the whole thing is like really just strange, just weird. Oh my god, he lost Hiko. Okay, I'm gonna hope that like Requiem can do some serious damage here. I'm gonna try to parry where I can. X is in fact currently trying to give it to me. We're doing pretty good on the parry front, though. Pretty proud of myself. We're gonna switch to...
Die already, you son of a bitch.
We're doing all right. They haven't taken a lot of damage. Oh, he's throwing a car. That's fine. I 100% tried to parry a car, and I think that that's a fair thing to do in this. What do y'all think? Fair thing or nah? Like, I think that, like, given the context of the rest of the game, is that an unreasonable thing that I did? No, right? I don't think so. Like, given that Leon rode up a building that was, like, basically 90 degrees, I mean, like, I think that was a fair thing to do. I think we did pretty dang good on that fight. See, that's what we get for waiting until... to fire it up, and,
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
I think we did pretty good. Pretty good. We parried a lot of stuff. I tried to parry the car. That was the biggest mistake, but... I think it was a reasonable mistake. So... Wait, what's wrong with sleeve roll? I do sleeve roll when I wear long shirt. What the heck? What heck? You can parry things with that much force, and you can parry projectiles to fair. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I just thought the car was gonna. I thought it was gonna work, but it just didn't.
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Well, Leon and Chris are definitely two of probably the most ridiculous Resident Evil protagonists. I would say that Jill's pretty close behind. She's also absurd. I think it's just because of the way that, like, the designers make Chris and Leon, and then they just end up looking like these, like, these fucking hulking monstrosities. Kicking motorcycles, parrying cars, or at least attempting to parry a car. After the motorcycle sequence, parrying a car seems downright reasonable. But you just look at it, you're like, you know what? Yeah, that seems fair. I mean, like, given that we mowed down like 80 demon dogs, and then also like whatever. Yeah, I feel like maybe it would have been the. Oh, you doing like some ooh woo at it? I was like, dang, what's wrong with rolling up your sleeves? I was like, shit, I do that all the fucking time. I'm not a big long dongle sleeve fan. Not my thing normally. You wouldn't download a parry? I might. It just depends on where it's coming from. Back on the Linux thing, now that I pooped on X, gonna give it to you. Yeah, the whole thing really is like weird and shitty. It's like the Discord thing, and I'm trying not to get like super angry about it because it's just so fucking frustrating. But I'm with Dustin. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be hard for them to enforce fucking anything. But I wonder. I thought about actually making that switch for a while, and there's a couple things that are gonna be kind of tricky for like workflow stuff from Majab. But a couple things have actually gotten some pretty good compatibility updates, at least from like a either like Wine or Proton or any of the other bajillion wrapper dealios that might work with stuff. So might be something I try soon. Maybe it'll be like a fun thing to do for like a month or whatever and see just how far I can go, because it would be nice to just dump Windows. Dump my fucking phone OS and all that shit and just switch over to like graphene too and just be like, alright, I'm done. I've had enough. Oh. And I think the other weird thing was like and I didn't get to read too deep into it, but it was like some of the blowback that was going to come for because of the stupid age verification thing. It was less on the OS, and a lot of the discussion was kind of centered around. And this is why I needed to look into it like a little bit more. But it was actually around like distributions for like software packages and stuff. So things like Flatpak and stuff like that. And that was actually kind of where a lot of the some of the discussion was going. As far as like some of the things over time, as far as like unified like software package distribution stuff, that has been like one of the reasons that Linux is actually done much better in the consumer space. The last like 10 years or so is just like the way to actually acquire different software packages and updates and stuff. So. CashieOS. It's like some shitty PDA. It is, and you know, after setting up like the home server thing, and so I've gotten like a lot more experience with like some of the back end shit, and that's fine. Like that's good. Getting used to like command stuff and getting used to like Vim and all that crap. You know, just like some of the things that I've had to get used to. I don't know. Like it's, I think it'd be doable. I'm comfortable myself like learning it. That's not the problem. It's more about just trying to make sure that the things I need for work would work, you know? That way I wouldn't have to, like, you know, worry about shit breaking a ton or whatever. Because, like, even with Windows, where a lot of this stuff is made for, like, native support and all that shit, we still run into, like, weird-ass issues, you know? So, stacking on things like Linux and some of its shenanigans with, like, things that are maybe kind of, like, halfway there. Like, I need to look into, like, StreamerBot and stuff like that and make sure that it, like, does okay. Because we lose out on, like, you know, really small things, like cup zooms and stuff. Like, just small pieces of junk like that. I don't know. I really do admire the set pieces in this. And at the same time, it makes me feel like I'm not even playing a Resident Evil game. Which I can't tell if I like that or I don't. I don't really know how I feel about that overall. Definitely feels post-apocalyptic. Worst case scenario, why not run a VM for things that 100% absolutely have to be Windows and just run it there? Because a lot of the things that would have to be Windows would probably be things that are a bit more resource intensive, which means that running a VM for it increases overhead, and then also if it's something that needs to run persistently, that can end up being a problem. It'd be really good for, like, things that are definitely, like, lesser needed, but things like, you know, video editing software and stuff like that, I would definitely want those to have good full support through for rendering times and all that stuff, so I've thought about it a lot over the years. There's good. Well,
Seriously.
feed me Seymour. I mean, this really does just get crazier and crazier to the point where you're almost like desensitized to it. Like I'm in no way even remotely shocked at Tendril Vine Demon. I'm not at all. Oh no, Dustin. No, I've got my secondary NVMe, so like I'd be able to install it on like a separate like 1 terabyte to kind of do like a lot of the testing and shit. It definitely will be something that I test soon, at a minimum, like just to mess around with. And Jigakuro made a good point the other day that the majority of games that are like shitty anti-cheat and all that stuff are mostly games I don't play anyway, which is a very fair point. You do get the weird one every now and again that's like has like strange, weird compatibility crap, and it's not like some doo-doo monster game. So, but that is a lot more. That's like a lot more rare. So. Why are we spelling Chris wrong? What are we even talking about? K-R-I-S-O, K-R-I-S-O. More scrap for me, oh. Yeah, I would say so far I like the Leon sections gameplay-wise. I think they're really good. I do kind of miss like the Grace stuff though. I think that might just be that's kind of, that might be more of the pacing of RE that I like now. Like, kind of the, like, RE2, but not quite RE2 pacing. But, like, even RE4 was, like, a little bit, like, lower on the crazy front than... I mean, RE4 was considerably lower on the crazy front than this. This definitely has gone for, like, big spectacles, so... Yeah, but, say, like, RE Giraffe is so weird anyway that, like, I guess it just kind of... That's like what it's known for, you know. I would definitely hold like the RE2 remake, RE4, RE3, all of these. I would hold every Resident Evil game that's basically come out since then to be in much higher standing than anything 6 accomplished. Oh boy, I can rappel.
BSAA left something behind.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how I'll feel about the gray section there, like, as we get, like, towards the end, kind of going back and forth. I was so confused for, like, 1 second about RE Giraffe before going, oh yeah, it does look like that. Oh, the little stupid logo? Yeah.
It just keeps going.
Yep. Well, I don't mean, like, RE4 is, like, grounded in the sense of, like, that it's, like, reasonable, but it does feel like some parts of RE4, or at least a good chunk of it, is, like, a little less drive up buildy 90 degree. Because like I said before, I think if Leon had jumped on a missile and started surfing on it, I probably would have just felt like that we were... It's like the parry a car thing all over again. Like, I don't think at any point playing RE4 that I would think I'd parry a car. But I would think I'd parry a weapon or something. So there is that. I just ignored whatever that was. I was having none of it. And see, RE5's got the boulder punch, of course. Classic. Classic insanity. Really don't like how soupy those dudes are. Very soupy indeed. I appreciate that, by the way, Dustin, about the spare... No, I'm good on the spare PC thing. Yeah, it was less about that, and it's more about just... Gonna have to be something I think I just kind of trial run for a bit. But it's one of those things, too, I'm gonna have to, like... You have to trial run it, but I'm also gonna have to, like, trial by fire it in the sense of, like, just kind of throwing as much as I can at it and being like, here we go, let's see what happens. But I have a strong feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of that over the next couple of years, especially with how much more controlling all this shit gets. Wow, holy shit. And that did a lot more damage to me than I thought it would. Holy cannoli. That's okay, we got plenty of med injectors. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do it for like the little partner anniversary thing. Oh, our body armor is damaged. Shoot.
This fire's really out there for me.
Figured I'd use shoot gun because we got ammo for it, so fudge it. Because we also have the mid-range charm thing for the shotgun. What if you could sneak past these dudes? Nope. Probably one more. Oh, two more, never mind. What a sound, my god. Yeah, they certainly did give us a lot of rifle rounds. I don't normally use the rifles too much in these games. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Yep, gotta wait till it. Good. Should've just used Requiem for this too, damn. Probably should've been parrying those maybe or something. I don't know actually.
Shit. Not good.
Damn, I took more damage against this shit than I did X. Yeah, I'll probably just... Jesus. If I die here, I'll just, Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let that happen. That's way too much damage. Maybe I'll use Requiem. Because we still have quite a lot of ammo for that anyway, so... Oh my god, I have to do all this here? Shit. Also, not having the body armor for it sucks. There we go. Got like a very metallic sound. It's really weird. Yeah, we have a decent amount of Requiem shots, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if you are supposed to like parry it though, or how the hell you get away from it. It's stupid.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet I've ever had.
The solution was run back and forth. Clearly. What? I don't even know how the hell I got hit by that one. Dang.
Stubborn lead, aren't you?
Oh, you still going?
Time to burn you up from the roof.
Little zoom for style. Also, Nate with the 120 months, and Kombucha as well with the 88. Thank you guys for the resubs. Kombucha, I hope you're feeling better. And Nate, congratulations on 10 years. The early access 10 years.
This must be it.
This must be El Pini house. I love him. Yeah, cause see now that's like in a weird spot where after doing so much El Pini, after doing so much lemon, it's gonna be weird switching back to Grace for any of it, because then it's gonna feel like it's just gonna feel so weird. It's just that strange back and forth thing. Rogue, thank you for the 71 months. Welcome back aboard the bunts. We did okay with those 2 boss fight thingies. We had the
Sherry, I found some kind of
X gonna give it to you in Plant Land.
What do you think it is?
I would say this door costs like 1.5 Vault-Tec door.
Logos of the usual suspects.
Also known as too many.
Well, whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Reverse design of those tuna cans. Them there tuna. For anybody who was awake for this last night, I still think one of the strangest things to me, and I thought about it earlier today, was me jokingly calling Grace Chloe before we realized that that was like her like specimen project name or whatever. And I still can't get over. I still feel like I saw something early game that may have said that name. Like that's been bugging me because that is like the weirdest coincidence that I jokingly called her Chloe, and that was like her like specimen real name whatever. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how is that even a thing? When I was like, because I said the other night I checked it. I was like, I think all I said was I don't know why, but I want to keep calling her Chloe for some reason. And so I played with the speaker subs on, so that little girl section immediately displayed Chloe. Oh, I'm talking about like I said this like really early, like I think it was like the first night maybe, or maybe the second night, like early in the second night. And it was just really strange because I was like, why? It was just weird. It was one of those weird ass moments. I'm gonna level with you. If this is how we could just bathe from here on out, this would be the greatest thing ever. If I could just walk through like a spritz terminal and then immediately get dried off, I'd be like, thank God. You said that like the first stream, it was like, does he know? I didn't. That was like so weird. I'm like, my brain just kept wanting to call her Chloe, and I'm like, that's not her name. Oh my God. Look who it is, everybody. It's him from other game. Wild, isn't it? I might have developed telepathy. That might be it. Yeah, Jonathan Lick from the show. Thank God for a change of scenery, because I'm a level with you. I was getting exhausted with the Raccoon City shit. Like, I like it, and it's cool, and I love like the premise of it. But man, I was getting real tired of like grayish tan annihilated city motif. Current facility operation status, auto processing green, network system all areas online, environmental control system green, disposal system green, lab unit checking, now operating at 82%. Futures here. Dude, it was weird. I don't normally be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because I'm not doing like, oh, I called it or whatever. It's just weird that I even said that and then that's her name. Like, that was so weird. I'm just sitting there looking at that like, why? Why did Joke Brain want to just call her Chloe and then that actually was her name? Like, it was so weird. It's so strange. That happened in like another game too, where I was jokingly referring to somebody as something else and then like that ended up being like their middle name or their last name or something. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Maybe I'm just really good at like ascertaining what somebody when they're making a character is going to end up calling them. So that's right. It is still not her name, right? Because technically, the original what I'm getting is the original baby child name thing, project specimen name. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm getting at? Since they're all like, you know, the originals and then clone brains and then head cut versions. What were all the? What happens if I hit this? Exactly what I thought it would. Good. Right, yeah, the flashback was John Chloe. Excuse me, I should have elaborated more on this. You get what I'm saying, though. Since she is who she be. I don't know why lately, but I've been like chewing on the inside of my lip, and man, it is all torn the fuck up. All right, tracking module. Oh, dude, my red seed profile? That might have been what I did.
Where is that? Okay. I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
It'll probably be fine. I already broke one of the canisters, so oopsie poopsie on that one. Alright, we're gonna go in real quiet. I didn't. God damn, they do a lot of damage because they use gun. What? What even happened? Oh my god, I whiffed. Fucked it up. No, I definitely missed him. It kind of looked like I hit him, I think, but yeah, no, I just biffed it. Wow. Ooh. If you have to pick between regular bullet and ghost bullet, what are you picking? What do you do? This feels like a bad idea. We got like a tea kettle or some shit up here. This is like somebody's little apartment. Well, I don't even know where he is. Well, it's been real. No. Oh my god. Damn, he even got them leggy covered. And I believe we are dead. Oh my god, get out of here. His shield. Holy shit, that's good. His shield's just like, I'll stay, I guess. I knocked it over. Oh yeah, we could have released the boy. Shit. I should have done that, but I didn't. Oh well. Your shield, me lord. If I was 100% certain it would have just auto-saved that, then I probably would have been like, oh yeah, cool. Oh hey, look, Prometheus.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
You killed Shieldy. No. Oh, they're doing that silly game where you know the one where you kick your leg into your skeleton. You know the one I'm talking about. You know, whoever played that game. Skelly leg. Raccoon City bioweapon research, as previously stated, ARC is focused on bioweapon research. Well, in particular, experiments performed by inspecting nearby zombies with mutated T-virus strain have yielded a great deal of empirical data. It's also proven effective against the BSAA's attempt to eradicate ARC. Development of a new bioweapon based on this hard data is in the final stages. It said bioweapons released. We can expect further profit growth next fiscal year. Dude, just get you some new bioweapon. I'm gonna be honest, Luigi. I thought you meant John Jacob Kennedy or some shit, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Oh, hey, it's the Gmur. Cerberus. Let's see. Resulting increased combat capability. So these are like the those are the big dogs. We got the lickers in there. Originally an infection anomaly, rigorous experimentation revealed the key to activate the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing capabilities, possesses sharp claws, pointed tongua. I like Plant. Shout out to Plant. You can see how much they cost. They're cheap. Like all things considered for bioweapons. I mean, yeah, like that's pretty cheap from a government standpoint. We got Tyrant over. He's only 120 million. Wow, cheap. Nemesis is negotiable. You have to talk about this one. Based off Umbrella Corp's parasitic NEA or NE Alpha. This is the mass-produced model, focuses on cost reduction, performance enhancement. What if it's like doesn't come with a sweet coat? Maybe that's why it's negotiable, because like if you get the sweet coat, you could add a coat to it, and then that'd be like a whole different situation. Zelda, but god, 90 stream streak, 3 entire months of continuation. How does it feel? Oh, the coat's DLC? Hmm.
Backup is on the way.
Not
Okay.
necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Great, now we're in the red room.
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass.
Like I had no problem parrying fucking what's his face. Ooh. I needed to double parry, obviously. This is absurd.
Get a little handsy, are we?
I'm dead. What are you talking about? Get a little handsy. Oh no, I can't see his hand. Oh. Yeah, he's been dead dying the entire time, that's true. Leon Skinnedy.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. How sweet.
Oh, I should have made a... Shit, I didn't think about that. Why not shoot it? Just shoot it with Requiem. We're gonna cheat.
Sneaky bastard.
Oh, we can just use our gun, I guess. Oh, never mind. And it does like nothing. Good. Yeah, he just like vacuums into you. That's so funny.
Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake.
I don't know if I'm a huge fan of this fight. This is... Mortal Edge, a formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities. Oh, could have parried the car with this one.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
It's Tachi. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Well, we have a lot of stuff here, but I can't craft any Heelys because I wasted all my greenies. No, it definitely means you could parry the car with that.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
This is the way we're going. Yeah, that fight was more frustrating than what's his butt. Oh, you can only parry the car's windows specifically.
Grace.
Got it.
This is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since. This is as far as we could get.
What does creator desire? Just type in ice cream sandwich.
The Ark will be destroyed, and Elpis will be lost
I take
forever.
ice cream sandwich.
So tell me, Grace,
And it's just like, what?
what's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're the...
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Now that is good that he was able to repair arm, but how did he fix jacket?
You still need me, right?
Well, everything's looking good.
Come on! Grab tight!
Do you remember when I said earlier that I was like, do you think I could parry the car? And I felt that was a reasonable assumption. I would like to once again just point out more instances where why I thought that was a reasonable assumption, and I stand by it. And why I think that's probably fine.
You're like $1 million.
Oh, that's Kojima Orb Baby. That's its full name.
Where does this take us?
From Cyberpunk
Your guess is good as
2085.
mine. Time to get off. Come on.
What do you think the next Cyberpunk will be called? Do you think it'll be Cyberpunk 2079?
What now? Leon.
Leon's like, finally the sludge. I've been waiting this entire time. 2069? I don't know if they'd be that bold. That's scary. Dude, if I had been through all the shit Leon's been through, I mean, I haven't, and there are days where I would be okay with falling into the slop hole. Like, I'd just be like, just leave me down here. I'll just die. Throw me in the sludge. Place me upon the garbage, where I may dwell.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was I out?
I don't know. A while. Those marks.
It's T-virus.
Tony virus.
Infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. Where it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
Warm embrace of the
You said
trash.
something about you having a password.
Y'all keep your trash heated, or do you keep it cool?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Here.
I'm going back. I'm gonna destroy Elvis.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Now we get the third and, well, actually like the fifth different gameplay segment, and it's Grace,
If
but
anything happens to me,
she can tag attack with Leon, and then he shows up as her ultimate, and then does a big kick and a
Relentless.
stab and a slice.
I promise.
come on.
That was kind of a joke, but I guess we're kind of doing that.
Look, there's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it though.
We're not
I
sharing.
can check it out for us. You think you
Don't
can
forget
go
you on
first?
Inkoids.
Guess we're about
What?
to find out.
I'm on Inko. Oh, the steroids. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, she didn't even need the help. She's all juiced. I think we only used like one health inkoid.
Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
Oh my god, now all the Silk Song lore makes sense, because if they fusion, they become Lace. So that's actually who it was the entire time. It was Leon Gratchy. Dude, looking at her inventory after all of that time as Leon is like so goddamn disorienting. Like coming back to this, and again, it's like an entirely different fucking game. It's so weird, but it's like it never like bothers me enough to be like I dislike it. It's just, it's so weird.
Once I go down,
It really does feel like two things just kind of glued together. And I'd imagine that the difference would probably feel even weirder if you had like if you were playing like Grace in like third person, because then it'd be like even more strange. Lemon, what you doing in the trash?
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
I'm assuming we have to go up here to go do. You hate the concept of the fusion dance? For them becoming Gratchy Omega? Look at all the crap we have in here. We still have the severed hand. It's still warm. How is it still warm? It's been sitting in there for like 10 years now. My god, I mean, it really does feel like an absolute eternity ago. And like the save ribbons are so stupid. Now it feels like even dumber. Like it feels so weird.
Just
All right, well, I guess let me blow an ink ribbon here, because like whatever.
beyond.
You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's so almost like inconsequential given how much like the gameplay segment was Leon for like the last bit. It's like it matters for a while until it doesn't, and then it suddenly matters again.
Orange confirmed in
I don't even think Classic
sector.
has a. Like, I don't even know if there's a point to it. It feels like really silly
Containment lockdown failure.
after seeing like kind of the balance of the gameplay stuff. And they got to give us like reggae zombies in here or something, because. Well, I guess they don't have to. I guess they could use like lickies and whatever. Yep. Speak of the devil. Good thing I got them roids.
Can't see.
I just tried to parry that. It's such a weird, like, change. It's so odd. Oh my god. Oh, are we dead? Okay. So we're gonna definitely want to, like, sneak past this. I just went for it. I was gonna see how much damage we could do, and it wasn't enough, so that's fine. We tried. We still have that Molotov from like 20 years ago.
Threat level orange.
I know it can't see. I just want to shoot it.
Sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Why you can't fault me? That's a good point. I don't know if you can hemoglobin.
Can't see.
Dead, 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 dead. You can! Look at that! You can jab it in the butt! And now we know. Ugh. Hey, look, it's like one of the kind of OG Zambi. We also have Molotovs, which I would imagine would probably be pretty good too. Nah, it won't be a. I don't think it'll be a regenerator or anything like that, because I don't think this has anything to do with Lost Plagas. So. I don't think we'll get any of the Lost Plagas here. This is all Tito virus. The T-Virus Spanish edition. God. Tequila virus. Yeah, I don't think the Plagas was probably marketable enough. Yeah, we could probably distract that dude. Well, he is on the ceiling. I meant more like, because we're gonna have to like maybe shoot that guy in there, I guess. Because it'll probably just drop down on us and eat our butt. It can smell with the power of ass. And its brainulon. I forgot about the blood mechanic. Dude, it really does feel like a game that is like so many games. Just a couple different games glued together. RE9 is 3 games in a trench coat. Like, it's so weird. If you break a bottle of acid, the contents will disperse in the surrounding area, particularly effective against Liquor Boy. Liquido. Excuse me. Excarda and me. Oh, look at the little nitrile glove dispenser thing over here. That's nice. And like some sanitization station. Yeah, I don't want to engage these dudes. And I don't have, like, a takedown thing for this asshole, so... But if I just bust ass, just do it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, look, blood. But I don't have a storage. Oh, there's an ink ribbon tent. Damn, there's handgun ammo too. Oh my god. Oh, wrong one. We already blew up the other one, so. I think we had a bunch of like ink ribbons, or at least
All right.
I thought I did.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, not yet. Use that either, because that's for the override key thing in the other room. Okay, let's see. We have ink ribbon tins, but we don't have a ton of. Oh, I just realized we're 4 juicies up on the thing. We just never got. Oh my god, I have like 3 med injectors too. Why wasn't I able to? Huh. Weird. Oh well. I'm gonna make a. Oh, never mind. I have 3 ink ribbons. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? What do I want to pack up here? I'll keep Molotov. No. No, not yet. I don't actually know if I'd be able to. Weird. I did it. I didn't. What? Oh, I was kind of hoping it was gonna kill me, because I thought we were dead. Then I wasted that. Let me just reload really quick. That was really weird. I 100% thought that thing was just gonna kill me. But I guess since it was like acidifying or whatever. I'm not gonna use acid on this one. He looks so silly googling around on the wall like that. I have teed. Lemon, I got the lemon moved. Save Scooming. Oh, how might have fallen? I might have fallen, but might not also, you know what I'm saying?
Be careful. Nice.
Something about that. Nice. Epic. This right here, this is gaming. What if old dick face is still up here? Yes. The answer is yes. Go up on that wall, bitch. Shake that booty. I thought you were calling me Zach for some reason, and I was really confused for a second. So this is like one of those if you know, whatevers. And should I just like realistically on like Bloodcraft, do I really need to save much more, or can I just like make it like ribbons and shit? Because I feel like I really don't need to save much more of this shit. There's also that door up top that we can scan into, so I guess I should probably go do that before I do. Yeah, because we can go do this. I don't know if there was any more lick up here, though, but we could always just, like, throw acid at one if we need to. I might make some, like, injectors or something, too. Okay, one of these is going to break out, so we gotta probably have to watch out for that. The orb. Beautiful crimson orb, one of the objects needed to enter the administration area within ARC. That's a lot of boys. All right, we got transfusion bag over there. We got some ink ribbies. Wow, that was... Yeah, not yet. I was gonna go suck that blood over there too, but I guess that doesn't really matter. It's okay. I don't think I need anything else from over there really, other than the safe, but I don't have the key combo for that, so that's not the end of the world. I'm not that worried about it. I was just grabbing the blood for another quick ink ribbon thing. Please, Father, may I orb? Might I just this once? Yeah, I like this area visually. It's like super... I liked all the Grace segments visually, I think.
Sector. Rebooting.
I think it's just more of like the...
Noah.
It's another save. Holy shit.
No.
You can now craft bottle of acid and various other items. Various other items. Oh my god. Checking database access request. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting described as AI Control Center. Noah. We heard the key. Grace Ashcroft has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied ARC. Z, without a doubt, there's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? The bluff the United States is and will always be the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? ARC's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. Yeah, I figured it was probably just nothing major, so I'm not super worried about it. Place the orb. Now I need the whites. And once we have the whites, we shall open the orb dorb. Alright, what do we need for hydrofluoric carbonara? Is it just like a... Oh, it's just more blood? Nice. Well, now I got 2 blood bladders. Since the liquors seem like they're going to be more dangerous than anything else. Zombies, not so much, so... And I seriously doubt we'll be dealing with more than, like, maybe 3 or 4 of them. That just seems like overkill if that's the case. If I were putting together a video game, I would probably not put more than, like, 3 or 4 in here. Emergency supply code. Okay, we got one of the safes. Wow. Mid-sizzle. Because once you suck its wiener juice... God, that was some good wiener juice. We can just make another one. Tee-hee. Shooting's real bad in this area? Nah, we're good. Look at that, we're sucking wiener juice. And then it makes them disappear temporarily. Oh my god, is that another carrying pouch? Jesus, this is like, this game's progression is so weird. Shit. Oh, that's actually good. Twofer.
AI.
They call me Twofer Sutherland.
Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Alright, we got another med injector. We also have a regular greenie. I'm probably just gonna use that just to get back up to... That didn't do shit. I'm gonna do a Molotov instead. And then a Ribbon. As evil, it's good. It's still so weird sometimes on like progression stuff. Oh, I don't even know why I did that. There was a Freebird over here. That was actually a really good, that was a really good twofer, man. We did great on that. Knocked it out, no problem. I just gotta get the fuck out of here. Well, that sucks. I was gonna craft another thing, but I didn't think I'd need it. Now I regret these moments. Oh wait, you talking about the Coke Freestyle or whatever? So they made a Coke Freestyle but with sauces? That's pretty gross. I wonder how Maddie's gonna get if I hit this. Oh, there's an acid over there though. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. It's cool. You know what? Check this out. This is gonna be great. We about to game.
Gotta stay cool.
Just trust me. We about to game. They're idiots. They already gave up. They're stupid. They're dumb as hell. Easy. If you pause that leg jump and be like, what are the like someone? Where's that dog? Where that dog? See, now we can twofer. You just had to believe. Oh, I missed that one. Shit. Here, you can have those. You got slappy feet. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Wow. I like how we just mostly ignored that section of any of its like spookiness. Just run through it and just laugh at them and be like, this is stupid, dumb. Just ignore them. Like, I'm out of here. I'm tired of this. Tired of these idiots. It's the fucking mini disc. Oh wait, no, that's like floppy extra omega. Where have I seen this? It's a save icon. You know what it is.
Something important. I'll explain later.
Letter from Patrick. You don't check creator, check Patrick. No! What about Patrick?
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you. After the life you've led.
God, this is like super
Life
quiet.
takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the
You think that's
choices
Francis
you
York
made
Morgan or
have
no?
contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
I actually really like that part.
The truth.
I mean, I know we kind of I mean, it feels like we blasted through it pretty quick, but I don't know. I think I like the Grace sections more than Leon, which is so weird. That's not what I would have expected.
I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once
Like
did.
if you had said that you would probably like that more than whatever, I'd be like, probably not. But I think I might. Still really like the Leon sections. I think they're great. I just.
Why would Mom hide this?
Maybe part of me just prefers the pacing of like the first person RE struggle to survive a little bit more than. But I feel like RE2 and RE4 get like a good mix of that. Leon, see, this back and forth thing, man, this is so weird. Like,
Back in biz.
used to it. Definitely used to it now, but it's
You
still
alright,
just
Leon?
so strange sometimes.
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
Yeah, Cricket, see, I think I would be
That's
that way.
not what
Like,
I'm
that's the
talking
weird
about.
thing is maybe it's not Leon's gameplay. I think it's some of his segments visually
settle this.
just don't do much for me. The police station was really good. I thought that was cool. The greater, like, that whole, like, Raccoon City bit where you're, like, running around the open world type thing, where it's, like, all loops back around, that whole thing is just a huge blur. Like, doesn't even, like, really, I didn't even, like, register that we did that afterwards. Like, I thought about it when I sat down tonight, and I was like, I don't even, like,
Containment breach.
unironically, I
System
fucking love that computer case.
surveillance Failure detected.
There's a very particular case that I always want to do, like, a sleeper build in that looks, like, similar to that. But then I'd have to care about making a sleeper build, and I don't know if I care about that, so. I don't know if that's on my list. There is, yeah, we saw Tofu. I missed him the second time, but we heard him. It was pretty funny.
Over there. Easy as pie.
Over there, easy pie. Dude, the first liquor that we see is shotgun. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. You can only wait for these effects to subside. Oh no, relic malfunction. We were cyberpunk the entire time.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
I really didn't think I'd be able to make as many cyberpunk jokes in this. Matter of fact, there was a very, very specific PC case that I could show y'all that I was going to try to find at one point. Again, the stupid ink ribbons. I just feel... If I had a recommendation for anybody who's playing this, like if you're like, oh man, I'm gonna pick this up, I wouldn't do classic. I think that like it's cool for the time that it's there, and like once you see like kind of what they do with the like the save stuff with like the blood and all that shit, I think that's cool, but I don't really know if it's even worth it, like, at all. Like, because I feel like by the time you're like rolling around as Leon where it's completely pointless, I don't think it's, I can't imagine it ever being worth it. Like, thinking about it now, I don't know what really the merit of that would be. Like, because especially if you're like it's almost like if you're familiar with the game too, like the more you get comfortable with it, the less it's going to matter anyway. So the only time that I think Classic really ever feels super tough is like kind of where we were at, where like the first couple hours and you're just kind of, I was just kind of feeling it out and stuff. And then after that, it wasn't really much anything. So, see, that's the thing is I don't even think the difficulty feels higher really at all. Feels almost like it just adds an extra layer of just something, I guess, if you're like really wanting to do whatever. So, yeah, I would definitely just do modern. But I could see people like looking at that and be like, oh yeah, I'll do classic just because I like that part of like whatever. But yeah, I would say my recommendation would be modern for sure. And the reason I say that is because the other games, so the other games that offer that, they're more consistent throughout the game. Like it's more of an ever-present thing. Whereas in this, because of the back and forth, it's not. So like it definitely has, I think whenever they've done that before, it felt a little bit more kind of impactful because it was something that persisted throughout. Whereas this, since it's like probably less than half of the game uses it, like a little bit, maybe less than half, it ends up feeling like really, really pointless. It's just kind of funny. So yeah, if I were to make a recommendation, if you decide to play this or whatever on your own, I'd be like, yeah, just fuck it. I wouldn't even waste your time because it's just, if it was there the entire game, I'd say yeah, go for it. But since it's not even there the entire game, I definitely wouldn't waste the time on it for sure. I'm gonna hang on to my tanky explodies.
Security threat detected.
Because I don't even know how they would do, like, if they were to somehow add it into, like, Leon's stuff. That would just add another layer to it that would just start to get stupid, I think, at that point, especially for his gameplay shit, so.
This must be the room. I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Just a one or a two, gonna catch him on the gumshoe. So we have that mid-range charm, which makes that do quite a bit of damage when we're not like directly on top of stuff, which is cool. I hear the slappy feets. What? Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I thought I actually had like a parry on that or something. Dang. Dagnab. At least the body armor ate most of it, so that's good. And I'll try to save Requiems for any of the bullshit coming up. I also haven't gotten too many relic malfunctions, so... We used to do ink ribbons, and some fans want things that never change, so here you go. Yeah. And they, you know, like I said, in the other games, they've done a similar system where they kind of have like a, maybe a modern versus classic thing. As long as, if it was like ever present, normally I think that's fine. I think it works out pretty well. It is strange in this one though, just that whole like, it's here for some of the game and then it's not for others, and just ends up feeling like really, just pointless. Like. Yeehaw! I guess I could have probably just skipped even fighting those dudes. Wonder how much handgun I can do. Are you allowed to use doors? Oh Wow, God, that was surprisingly low amount of shots to kill them with handgun. Bitch, I know you coming. Shut up. Oh, got it. Eat butt. Caught it. How are you not dead? Like, what the fuck was that? That's crazy. How's he not dead? Get out of here now. Skid. Shoot him in the dick. Shoot him in his liquor penis. And he'll hate you forever. That sounds like a weird thing you'd read in like some kind of Cosmo article. Like one of those dumbass things that was like, does your man blow on his food if it's too hot? That means he's bad at sex. Like, okay. Wow. That's an interesting jump. That mean he not adventurous enough. Next time, tell him to burn he mouth on he food. Then he adventure in sex land. Did you man blow on a hot ass thing? What a pussy. Dump his ass. Do you man check the car door mirror, car door hook thing before drive car? Do he check his signals? Do he use his turn signal? He might be bad at sex. I get the key? No, I didn't. Cosmo was ahead of his time on the rage bait monster.
Put your mind at ease.
Oh my god.
That's right.
I got faked out there. I thought that was Iwake. I didn't think it was Jigakuro. It was like the other day. I was talking about the things. Thank you, Jigakuro, for the 505. Thank you for a doing. Top 10 way to snip foreskin while he is asleep. God. What a set of words. Please let me just throw this at the ceiling. Like, that's all I want to do. I just want to pick it up and throw it directly at the ceiling. Okay, so we have the key. We also, they give you so much shit. Oh my god. I guess I'll just do this, because whatever. You know what else we could do? We could just, like... I think I'm gonna try something. I don't know where the reload point would be for this, but I think it's time to get. Yeah, it's a good thing they don't hear you coughing. They don't hear the vid. Vidric. All right, nobody say anything. Everything's cool. Bucket roll. We have been playing like, okay, it's time to get stupid. I did it. I win. Yes. Maybe not stupid, reckless. Probably be the better word. Because it did end up working out pretty well. A little reckless, but effective, I guess.
Aerosol monitor. Warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeehaw. No. I'm so full of cough.
Let's get this over with.
That's a lot of boys. No, thank you.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
Give me them gumpies. Dude, we might need a clip of that liquor bomb. That was pretty hot. That was like horse bomb territory. Felt pretty good. Maybe not horse bomb territory. I don't think anything's ever gonna hang with that. So that's the most liquors per square meter. It's just easy to solve.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick a part that was probably my least favorite, it's actually the open world Raccoon City bit. The more I think back at it, like, that part just feels like it goes on forever. And it's like kind of cool, and it's ambitious, and it's got some neat gameplay segments. Like the glass floor segment is easily the highlight of that, because it's probably the most unique. Could live without the motorcycle chase. I feel like that was fun and stupid, but like, God, I don't think I would have been like, you know, oh my God, if only I got in a motorcycle chase. Oh man. Alright, so this isn't the microwave hallway, this is the air fryer hallway. Yeah, the glass floor thing is like probably one of the more clever things that they've done. That was neat. The motorcycle is, of course, like funny and silly and ridiculous, but it's exactly that. It is just ridiculous. I guess we're going this way because we got to get back to El Panino. Yeah, if Leon had turned the motorcycle into swords, that would have been good. I have to kind of question, though, whether or not, as far as, like, the two-player character thing, I kind of wonder if I like this. I think I like the way they do it a little bit more in this than, like, RE0. But RE0 is, like, its frustrations are a little bit different. It's also a much older game, so, I mean...
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box.
God, he turns around and hands you like an NFT of a monkey, and it's like, oh, God.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope.
No.
Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why
He'd be like, have you heard of the blockchain? I'd be like, no.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview?
I thought that was a dog. I was like, what the fuck?
Who is that?
Your puppy, my good man.
Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she
Perfectly normal.
Look at this weird-ass dog.
Just an average child.
Look at this weird-ass dog.
She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, Okay.
She's like, no, babies are sticky.
She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
They said it. They said the words. Roll the credits. He said requiem.
Leon. Leon.
We're looking good.
I need to hurry.
Go to Le Mans. Oh, there's Patrick. The Oswald spent. Hang on. World War, Cold War. Found an umbrella out of despair. Loquacious. T-virus, bioweapons, incomplete blood research, immortality, memory transfer, advanced breed of human mind control, all for evolution of humanity, bioterrorism, and human experimentation. No response to questions. Doubt. Help us will be there. Blank. Impressions more rational than expected. A pure scientist, an idealist. Purity was that purity was the origin of madness. A twist of genius at his core. Some hesitation in his speech. Is he hiding something? Anger. Rugrats. Miss Alyssa Ashcroft. I hope this letter finds you in good health. My name is Patrick, and I'm writing to you as the butler of Oswald E. Spencer. Perhaps you remember me. I'd like to extend my gratitude once more to you for taking the time to interview Master Oswald. I'm writing to you. Inform you this is the last will and testament. In his later years, my master was often in a state of unrest. His speech was somewhat jumbled. As such, his last will and testament was quite unintelligible, aside from the following passage. I would appreciate if you could read it carefully. Kindly respond at your earliest convenience. I designate Alyssa Ashcroft as the guardian of my adopted daughter, Grace. She will be safe in her care. Like flipping back to like Grace here. Like, hey, look. It's a Spencer mansion of sorts. Tis a mansion of the Spencer variety. Big ass apples, dude. What kind of apples do you think those bad boys are? Oh wait, did they break? Wow, that's a hell of a... That must be like a... That pear is out of control. Damn. That was scary. Alright, now what if we got in this wheelchair and instantly we're empowered? And then we could just start mowing shit down? God, that would rip. It's even got a gas canister on the back. For blasting out of control. Not oxygen. Blasting out of control. Because if your wheelchair doesn't have nitrous in it, then what the fuck's the point of being alive?
This is finally my chance to do something.
We've been doing something. I do need to try out the third-person Grace thing at some point, because obviously that's going to be a thing I just need to just test out, because we haven't done any of that.
Oh, Leon!
Lemon, you can't die.
Leon!
You have to be an RE12.
Hey, it's me.
I made that joke, and I completely forgot that we're on Resident Evil 9 with this, so...
Wake up, wake up.
Hey, you. I'm just resting my eyes.
Maybe Chris will show up and punch the T-virus out of Leon.
Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that so Leon's last name is Kennedy, so it's K for kick because that's what he does mostly. And see, Chris's is C, and then his so it's Chris, and then R, and the R is crunch.
Any wrong code will do.
I learned that the other day. Pretty cool, actually. The continuity on it.
Let's try.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you.
Was there a contingency on fixing the arm thing in here? Like, did they have a new one? Was that planned from the get-go? Oh no, I guess the arm thing is still gone.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Get all this TT out of him. I love the idea of it just being decorative. I mean, honestly, like I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, a choice. What do we do? Releases canon. Lemon can't die. You have a party to get to. Where am I going, Bingo? What do you guys want to do? You want to release or destroy? We can do whatever. I'm cool with either. One is wrong, but lets you do it again. I'm just gonna release it.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
I'm gonna release the Iblis trigger. You change your mind here, but like, oh. Confirm. Just type in hot dog pancake. It's like, what does that even fucking mean? It's like, oh god, the Iblis trigger. What have I done? Hell yeah, doom the world, easy. But look who it is. You know, I was actually wondering if he was going to show back up at any point, or if they were going to actually just let him be, like, dead or something.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Spencer regretted what he did, and he also...
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
We can see it around us.
Genius. With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order would be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
We can't let him have it.
They got a little baby arm coming out of it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
She's like, I know now that Elpis is light. Opens up the door. Goofy comes out, saves everybody. Kingdom Hearts 5. I actually like the little twist they do with that, though. I don't know that Kingdom Hearts is light.
Grab something!
Well, we're all dead. Gosh, Grace, I think you defeat Geostigma. More like Geosugma, am I right?
Grace. Grace!
Cool, now we can use the last of our Requiem.
Umbrella's last skeleton.
I guess.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that he
Had to end up parrying that.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Or not. If that works too. How many Requiems we got? Ooh, that hurt.
Sacrifices must be made. In the grand scheme.
Problem is that I don't know if it's like actually a weak point.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Let me heal really quick, I guess. Oh, is it the head? Oh, okay, well, that makes sense too, I guess. Oh lord, he's powering up the laser. Yeah, we have to watch out for laser shock. Oh my god. What? It's so ridiculous. Oh my god, I whipped that too. Agony.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Damn, I'm stunned I didn't like knock him out of that or something.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Do you ever have like that moment in like Resident Evil boss fight? Where you just kind of have that moment of like, I hope this is doing any damage. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I kind of hope this is working and I'm not just like wasting everything. I've always had that weird problem with it where it's like, I hope this is actually doing something. And in this case it was, thankfully, but... Like, unless you get the pustules everywhere, you know?
Good riddance.
But why couldn't we parry the car? Well, so now the question is whether or not using that much Requiem shit for this was worth it, but...
No wonder you're so damn relentless.
That's okay, at least it got us through that pretty quick. We still have plenty of, like, shoot gun ammo and stuff. Can't parry that car. Just trying to reload that last round. Oh my god. Should have one injector left, I think. Yeah. Let me actually reload the rifle. Run. No, wrong way, I guess. See, I'm doing the same thing I did against the stupid plant thing. Should, like, move around a lot more. Oh my god. Hit R2 to win. Hey look, I saved one round even though he has more than one, clearly.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
I was kind of holding out that, like, Victor would maybe end up being, like, not good, but, you know, kind of like a little bit of a bit more of like a red herring in this situation where he, like, I mean, he kind of does with lopping off what's-his-face's head, but...
Grace! Grace, hang on.
So she's got an abdominal wound, she got that chest wound, the arm wound. She's doing good. What if Grace died and then we got points for it?
Oh, Leon.
Like you just see the little ticker go up, you're like, wow.
We need to get you
Now I feel like an asshole.
Come on. Let's get you
You're like, nice job, Leon. Good combat point.
There's no way out, is there?
He just starts shooting a hole through the wall with the Requiem.
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
These guys show up, have absolutely nothing to do with any of us.
Kennedy?
They're like, where Elpis? They're like, Elpis machine broke. They're like, oh.
Alpha, you read me, sir?
Dude.
Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Jesus.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, great.
Thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. You'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
I thought we were about to have like one of those like Phantom Menace moments where it's like, yay, we've been freed from slavery. And she's like, me too. Oh, wait.
Where is Chris anyway?
Oh, shoot.
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
You guys ever had helicopter coffee?
Elpis really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
What fucking vitals? How did you identify any?
We can save her.
I didn't hit any of her vitals. I mean, can't really like confirm or deny, I guess. I mean, there really wouldn't be any. That is one of the silliest of a game full of crazy bullshit. That is one of the silliest things I think I've seen. And I would like to remind you that we rode up a building that was damn near at 90 degrees on a motorcycle. So.
A series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
What if this was just... They just show, like... I was about to say, oh my god. Okay, never mind. I was gonna make a joke about it, but fine, that's cool. That was gonna be what I said. Was what if they just cut? It's just her in like normal mode. So I guess, yeah, she got the.
Cold rain seeps to my soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Nights
You arrived just in time. Just in time.
Screams I can't shut them out.
Why would I skip credits? We did all of it. Look at that.
If I had reached out to you,
We did all the things. I think
fighting the darkness, holding
I got words. They're good words. I think it's great. Fucking ridiculous, but it's great.
facing the pain that's controlling me. I won't let it keep me.
I think like the story overall is actually like one of the most fun ones that they did. Even though it seems kind of just like absurd, the payoff at the end is actually pretty good. Yeah, I think that the back and forth is a little weird. It's not weird so much as it's like, I don't know. It definitely does feel jarring, but it feels like intentionally jarring. So, but I don't know if that's like necessarily like the best thing. Okay, now we're in the regular credit crawl here. Yeah, I'll talk about it more here in a second, I guess.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
Grace, I got another dumbass mission for you.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
That sure is a lot of white. So I was about to say that sure is a lot of white. I could have just left it there. I was gonna say white, silvery blonde hair, but that sure is a lot of white. Oh my god.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Even the objective. All right. Unlocked insanity mode. We got Jacket Leon, Jacket Grace, Tactical Light Alligator Snapped. All right. Look at all those challenge complete points we got. Get you jacket Leon. I like Apocalypse. It's pretty good. It's got a sweet tactical light on it. So we still have 19. We actually did a decent number of those. We're going through it. Never did that though, the internal dispute one. Still plenty of these to do though. Holy shit. Oh, it's like a full lore breakdown on all this. That's actually pretty crazy. Neat. I'm trying to get this thing checked off. There we go. Got behind the scenes video. Oh my god.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
I don't know if I have the patience for that right now. Let's see, we got all kinds of stuff over here. So we got, different, like, models, I guess, over here that we can get, like, unlocked for things, as is tradition. I need to pee, like, really bad, so I'm gonna go do that here in a second. Then I'm gonna talk about this. Hang on, I'm gonna go urinate, and then I shall return. All right, so yeah, sorry, I had to get some coffee too. So overall, thinking about it, I really like it. I actually think it's probably one of the best Resident Evil games, like, period. Like I said the other night, it's a little weird going back and forth on the characters, but I think it, like, kind of does feel like two things kind of glued together. There's a few bits that I'm not as big a fan of. I would say if the weakest part of the game for me is the open Raccoon City part. Gameplay wise, it just feels like really ambitious in a cool way, but at the same time, it's like I think that segment goes on for a little bit. But you know what the weird thing about this is we're at the end of it all. I'm a lot less fatigued finishing this than I was like RE4, which is funny because RE4 is like one of my favorites. So that was interesting because I remember finishing RE4 and I was wiped out by the time we got to the end of that, because I'm like, Jesus Christ, this game is long. And it's funny because it really didn't feel that much longer than the original, but for some weird reason the presentation of it and the way that they did it in the remake ends up feeling longer to me, but it's not really that much longer than the original game. So like it's actually, you know what I mean? Like it's weird. It's always like such a weird thing that one always felt like long, but it wasn't. Or I mean, it was, but I don't know. Like in the original, it doesn't feel as long. And I like what they did with the segments in that versus the original too. This is really cool though, because I think like the Leon segments play really well. There's never a point where I'm like, this feels like shit. Nothing ever feels like shit. Grace's segments. The closest it ever gets to feeling weird is like some of the grab range for Grace's stuff. It feels a little bit hard at the beginning to noodle past stuff. But once again, if you're doing like classic mode and all that stuff, especially once you kind of get your bearings on it, I think it's fine. Because like once I got like kind of like the rhythm for it, the Grace sections were actually some of my favorites. I think they're my preferred segments actually, outside of a few for the Leon stuff. Yeah, I do think that like overall though they end up feeling like probably my preferred segments. So what is this? Trusted companion. Oh, these are all the things we got. Raccoon Roundup map. Oh, okay, so these are like all the crazy ass things we can get. They look like a simple makeshift knife, but it's incredibly well-made blade that'll never break. We could spend all of our shit on this. You get the Matilda, look at that. Ghost Grudge. Redemption. Ladder Carbine. Mortal Edge. RPG 7. Oh wow, that lets you increase the thing by... I'd also grab my other hat, because... driving me crazy. Bootleg tracker, or tactical tracker, the system has been modified. These are all just the... Oh, hey, look! That's cute. Infinite ammo for guns, infinite durability for hatchets. RPD thing. Oh, she can wear an FBI thing, that's fun. But yeah, so like, overall, I think it works really well. I think everything kind of... Like, I think the story's weirdly, and I can't even believe I'm saying this, is that, like, I think that's one of the strongest parts of it. Like, kind of midway through, I feel like doesn't lose you, not lose me in particular. The Mr. X thing was really kind of weird. That's probably one of the stranger bits. Because it just feels like it's just so silly, but in the context of everything, I get why they did it. And he was a relatively underwhelming boss fight too, which is the interesting part. Like we kind of worked his ass over super easy, except for when we parried the car. Didn't parry the car rather. But I normally do like some of the new game plusy stuff in these, so we might do a little bit of that because I finished this way faster than I thought I would. I thought we'd be in this for 3 to 5-ish hours maybe. But I think we kind of blasted through the Grace sections, and we really didn't get stuck on anything with Leon, so yeah, we kind of just ripped straight through it. I got through it a lot quicker than I thought I would. Yeah, no, I like it a lot. I really do. A little, again, it still does feel a little bit disjointed going back and forth between Leon and Grace, but it's less going back and forth, and I think it more or less, the more I think about it, it's more it's almost weird. It's like in hindsight, I would almost dread going into certain sections. Like, I was fine with the basement. I know people didn't really like that much. That was fine for me. Didn't really bug me too much other than that weird 100-0 kill that happened to us. If we hadn't been doing classic, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, which I wouldn't even recommend doing regardless. If I would recommend classic if it went through the entire game, but since it doesn't, it feels like really half-assed and tacked on, like it's just completely pointless. Well, not completely pointless, but yeah, the basement wasn't like too bad. That didn't bother me too much. I really like the care center. I think care center is one of my favorite parts. I think the underground lab area with the daycare thing with Leon. I actually think that the two best examples of gameplay in this. So I think Leon's segment goes on a little bit too long in the open world thing, but hear me out on this one. This is like the two best examples that encompass what RE9 does. And I think it is Care Center, Grace, into Leon, because it flows really well together. And it gives you a great, because you get like the introductory thing with Grace, once you kind of get your bearings on it, you finish up that segment, and then you come in there as Leon, and you can do the crazy, and it's really short. And at first I was like, I don't know how I felt about that. Looking back on it, I like that a lot, because it's a relatively short segment, and it shows just how insane Leon is of crushing through all this bullshit. And once you're kind of in hindsight, like looking back at the stuff, I think it feels pretty good. And then I think the second best instance of that is, and I think this is I would say this is actually the better version of it than the Care Center, is the Umbrella Lab, because I feel like going through it as Grace is pretty cool, especially you're used to Grace at that point. If you're a little bit more comfortable with it, like zipping through there with her. You got a few ink ribbons, you got blood, whatever, if you've taken it kind of slow with her, and then going back through there as Leon and getting to absolutely just dumpster like the liquors and stuff like that, like it feels really good. The weakest parts of the game for me are the motorcycle chase, because it's cool, but it's like I could just live without it because it doesn't really do much for me. It's fun and stupid, but it didn't do a lot for me. The big open world bit with Leon is a little bit too long for me. Like I felt like it just kind of kept going. But there's some neat there's neat things in there that means I wouldn't want to lose it, because like there's the glass floor thing, there's the stupid missile launcher segment, which is kind of dumb, but like it's fun and it's goofy. But there's never a point in this that I look at this and I'm like, I fucking hate this aspect of the game, or this is going on way too long, or like really long to the point where I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, is this gonna end? Never hit that point. Even the big open world, I'm gonna keep saying open world segment, I would say the only thing that was majorly like fatiguing about that is probably just the maybe it's like the visuals of it, just because it's also like not the most visually interesting area, whereas like Care Center and the Umbrella Lab I think have more interesting visuals than like, you know, the Raccoon City stuff, because I think that just ends up being like really drab the entire way through, kind of. And the only time you really get a decent like smattering of color is like weirdly enough when you're like in the darker areas. I'm also not a big fan of like the dust zombies, and I don't know if y'all like the dust zombies, but I feel like they're not nearly as fun as like regular like RE zombies, or like even the mold people or whatever. It just felt, I don't know, they kind of just you know what it kind of reminded me of? You know how like it's like a comparison between, it makes sense, I get what they're going for with the dust zombies, but you know what was popping in my head? You know how like you remember like the original Halos, like as they made those, like, oh, they always had these designs where the Covenant would show up in areas that were like logical, and that was like a big part of like the design, especially like the early Halo games, was like they would drop ship in, they would be like really thoughtfully placed, and everything was kind of like, you know, they would show up like logically in the space. The dust zombies end up feeling more like a Destiny type thing, where they're like coming through just like a random like ghostly corridor, and it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, it doesn't seem like they exist in the world. It kind of, they just like appear, like they spawn as like an enemy that you just have to face. And they end up feeling more like that than they do like kind of a thoughtful, obviously they're thoughtfully placed, like clearly they're going to be set there, but I'm talking about from like the, you know, the gameplay perspective thing. Like it's cool to kind of see them, a zombie like come through like a door that was like in a room somewhere or whatever. I mean, we get those a little bit, but some of the dust zombies end up feeling kind of like that weird, almost like looter shooter, it just shows up kind of shit, which is weird. But they, I mean, again, obviously they're gonna be placed specifically because they have to do that. Yeah, overall, I think the story is really fun. I think it's cool. Leon's great in it. Grace is a cool character. The first like hour or two on Classic is definitely frustrating if you're kind of just like jumping into it just because like whatever, but I wouldn't recommend playing it on Classic. I don't think there's any fucking point. I think all it does is just drag out shit for no reason. Like, it never makes it really feel more stressful. It just adds frustration to it, for me, personally. There's no point where I'm like, oh man, this is like scary or whatever. No, it just ends up being frustrating. So, whereas if it was present throughout the entire game, I don't think I would feel that way about it. But since it's basically non-existent for, since it's basically like non-existent for Leon, which makes sense. I mean, whatever. Like, so if we go through and we putz around in this, because that's strictly for Leon. Then there's Kotetsu. Seems like it'd be cool. We don't have a ton of extra points, so I don't know what I would grab for like whatever. Yeah, I got the costumes. Freya seems pretty cool. Let's use this handgun ammo. I thought it was fine since I tend to play most of RE's games with classic conditions. I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying is like that. I don't mind that either, but it feels like it does. It feels like it only matters for Grace's segment like early, and then it doesn't matter because like then they have the blood thing, and like that's super easy to stay on top of, and they give you tons of the ink ribbons in the first place. And then in addition to that, it doesn't exist for Leon. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it feels like if you take out the sections where it doesn't matter for Grace anymore, and then you just have it for like the early part, it feels like maybe like 20% of the game that it has like any that it would have like any bearing on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if it was like somehow if they managed to work it out through the entire game, that'd be cool. But then again, if they did it for Leon, I feel like it would end up being just making his sections like way worse. So, you know, that's the thing. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. There's also advanced tuning, unlocks an extra level of tuning for weapon parts. Rugged rookie charm. God, the infinite ammo shit for guns. What was this Victor fight trivia? You can see one last goof in the final boss. At one point in phase 1, he pulls out a rocket launcher and you have 3 ways to deal with it. From least dumb, dodge the shot, shoot his hand, or parry the missile. You mean to tell me you could parry a missile, but I can't parry a car? Absurd. Yeah, like thinking on it, I really do think I do enjoy Grace's segments the most. I like how I looked up and I opened up the dashboard and I just see Jigakuro's little thing and it's just the Ditto badge, and I did not see that until just now, and that's really funny. I didn't see that. I just opened this up because I was checking something and I was like, oh, there's the Ditto badge. I didn't see yours either, Needles. Also, Jigakuro had a link here that was, the other night I tried to make a curry and got chili burns all over my face, so I thought to myself, hang on, doesn't milk soothe chili burns? It does, and I couldn't Google because I couldn't see, so I just had to blindly feel my way to the fridge and pour out a bowl of milk, then plant my face in the bowl of milk. Anyway, at this point, the rice cooker went off and triggered a power surge, which turned my electricity off, which I didn't notice at first because I had my face in a bowl of milk, and when I did emerge from the dairy prison, I thought I had gone blind with chili burns, so no, I don't cook. I don't really cook much. I just love, so no, I don't really cook much. Yeah, from the dairy prison. Yeah, I'm not normally the biggest fan of like the turbo difficulties in RE games. Like I like going through them, but at the same time, it's just Kotetsu might be interesting if we were going to do any of this, because that would give us an access to a melee weapon, which would be pretty cool to blast through some of her stuff. No, it actually, what, the bonus knife? No, it says specifically that it'll never break, so I guess that's an infinite melee weapon. And then you could pair that with the increased, well, I guess the other thing, you wouldn't need the durability because it's never breaks. The dairy prison is what one would call for a, would call a WC for lactose intolerant. It's a tooltip when you die in insanity, effectively saying, yo, you should be using the reward guns. Yeah, no, I mean, I liked it. I really liked it overall. I think they did a really good job with this. I think it's like one of those, just if you took everything out of it and you just went strictly with like the gameplay stuff, I think it plays extremely well. I think it has like a really good loop to it. I think Grace's sections work pretty well. I think Leon's work pretty well. Leon's almost feel like overload sometimes, where you just have like so much shit that you're kind of just like, good God, like it's just so. Leon, funny enough, actually does end up kind of feeling like Dante-ish to a degree, where you're just like, God, there's so much bullshit. Like we have so much crap at our disposal, especially once you can start doing the upgrades and shit. So he definitely does feel like that kind of. Alright, what I'm gonna grab, I guess, before I do anything, I guess we'll get Katetsu, and then we'll also do... That's interesting, Redemption uses a rifle ammo, that's interesting. Bonus knife and infinite ribbons would make Grace's sections more manageable. Yeah, I don't know if we'd have too much trouble with the... I can't do infinite ribbon anyway yet, because we have to do the 4-hour thing, so... I guess if I wanted to, I'd have to get through the base game thing in like 4 hours just to get the infinite ribbon if I wanted to do that on like Insanity or whatever. They become available for purchase, they're not just freebies. I think the, this one just says it's in the item box. Also the needle thing is too, I guess. There's also the tactical tracker thing, which would probably be good, because that means he gets shit like right away, which would be fantastic. Because Leon sections are never really ever super difficult or anything like that. Hey Wiggy, how you doing? I beat the game on Classic in like 3 hours and 58 minutes because I forgore. I have forgore. It also makes sense that the thing over there uses handgun ammo. So thank you again, Jacob Crow, for the 505 and the dairy prison. We'll get plenty more stuff. I'm not like super worried about it. And we got bonus costumes. That's always fun. Yeah, FBI. Fuck yeah. Do we get anything else for doing, do we have to do Classic in 4 hours, or... Because I would just prefer to do Modern at that point. Oh, any difficulty in 4 hours? Oh shit, you can just blast through fucking Casual in like 4 hours then. I don't know if we get any extra challenge point thingies for doing Classic again or whatever. With the auto aimed ahead. Because I don't know if Insanity is the smart call if we're gonna do whatever. I mean, I don't know if I'll go through like... I don't know if I'll go through like all of it. I really do like this though. I do. Like it's yeah, they did a really solid job with the entire game. I might start Insanity tonight too, if I'm just like, whatever, not feeling zippity bippity on this.
It should be around here.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed this. Thought it was very good. Thank you again, Rogue, if you're still here, for sending me a copy of this a few days ago. Or like a week or so ago.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I really do. I mean, I enjoyed playing it. I didn't... Like I said, I never hit that point of like... God, I'm getting like so worn out. You know what I mean? There was never anything like that, which was nice. Did I get the little raccoon thing detector? I think I did, didn't I? Oh yeah, we could do third person too. Thanks for reminding me. I totally forgot about that. God, that's gonna fuck me up. That is so weird. I still think one of the weirdest looking things in the game is probably the rain during this bit.
Why am I even here?
No horror game fatigue that so many Spooky Month games are afflicted with. Yeah, it really, I don't know, like everything just kept going. Like I said, the closest I ever got to like, all right, I'm ready for this section to wrap up was probably the open worldy Leon bit, which I don't know if any of y'all felt that way. I mean, maybe I'm crazy on that. But I think where that wrapped up was pretty much where it needed to, because I think if it had kept going for any longer than that, I would have been like, okay, yeah, this is starting to hit the the kind of the like the okay, we're hitting like kind of the we've been here for a little too long kind of bit. So, God, doing her shit in third person is so weird. Maggot pot. Oh my God, this takes forever. Shut up. I don't know if I've even tried to open this before. I think I did. Oh yeah, because it's got like the meats in it or some shit. Yeah, nasty ass meat. Read the investigation report. I shan't. Billy, this is like 90 years ago that we did this. It's so full of armies. Never did get to flush this toilet. This is the one we were having the discussion on, that the flush mechanism would actually still work here. Because the tank would technically like still be able to evacuate the contents. It just wouldn't be able to refill if the water was turned off. So like technically, I'd be able to do it. Huh. Yeah, which I would assume it would still have. I mean, who knows? Maybe not. They stop interacting with all this useless garbage. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't use the fabric physics stuff a little bit more, because that shit is so good. Good stuff. High octane. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just pleasantly surprised by all of it. I was actually a little worried, like, kind of going into it, that it might end up being like a like too big of a slog, and I think that was just coming off of like RE4 feeling like it was so long, which is again super weird because it isn't that much more difficult or like lengthy than like RE4 actually was. So that was always like, that's always one of those weird feelings to me where it's like unjustified because that shit's already like a you know, reasonably lengthy game, I guess. But I would take RE4 Remake over the original in a lot of ways, just because I think they improved certain sections of the game that were just misery. So, like, I always think of like the mine section is so much better in RE4 Remake than the original. To me, personally.
What?
Wahoo? Yawahoo? Yawahoo said Marneo. I love him. God bless you, Marneo. That could be true too, yeah, just like the familiarity of it made it feel like longer. But RE4 was never bad either. It was also like just really good all the way through. I love you, Superb Mario. You're the best. Did I get the key or anything? No, I don't even know where you get the fucking key. I think it's like stuck to something or some shit. I think I gotta scrungle dungle that picture. There we go. Get out of the way.
Mom, wait!
Grace, come on, keep moving.
I'm coming!
Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
I still think the length of time she takes to shoot bag snatch over here is crazy. That guy obviously had ill intent. If somebody throws a bag on somebody else's head like that, they're probably going to try to kill him. So you could probably just shoot him. Nobody will care.
Come on in.
Find but Alyssa hid. I sure do be wearing the shirt that says Tor. I sure do be. Was I supposed to grab something?
It wasn't this way.
Yeah, I was supposed to. It's not this. You know what's funny is the other night when we were doing this, I was like, whenever I go back through to replay this segment, I'm gonna get like turned around so bad because I'm not gonna remember exactly what the hell we were doing here. So I'm gonna end up skipping a cutscene or something, and sure as shit, here we are. Was it in here? Oh, we'll sniff this anyway. Maybe it was like back up top? Because we need to get the key for this. That's the thing we're looking for, so. So I think I just wasted a bunch of time. Oh, was it on the image of the ball? Oh, shoot. Well, push the cart near the painting, get the journal. Got it. Glad y'all remembered, because I didn't. I did not. This is the front desk, not the bar. Bar's back over there. I thought you said it wasn't that way though. Are we sure it was back there? That doesn't seem right. It's like a different thing. Oh, I see. You're thinking of the thing we were doing before where you get the key off the... whatever. I see what you mean. Sorry, I'm munching upon this ball of oat. The ode of the ball. It might actually be the thing with like the serious tone of RE4 and then like yeah, it being like more action oriented or some shit. Even that mini disc.
What are you doing?
That's funny. If you just don't move, he just shoots you. As is predictable.
Get away! Get away from me! Shit! Stay away!
He's like, ah. Dang.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my god, the interact. The second playthrough onward, Leon can obtain and tune weapons earlier. Tactical tracker begins in inventory.
Don't do anything stupid.
Maybe.
I see nothing but points and dead men.
Never.
Whoa. Hey, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
You okay?
Get Brentwood locked down.
What? Is it something to do with Winter?
Yeah. He's the one to thank. For all the excitement.
Look at all these things, just trinkets and deliciousness for us.
Shit.
God, some of the crabs in this are still just crazy to think about. Like, it's nuts. Yeah, man, I'm just thinking about this. This has just been a genuinely just good experience. There's really just not a lot in it that I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Which is good. I don't think there's ever a point where I was like, this sucks. Like, proper. I had completely forgotten about this entire bit here. Ooh, god, do that. The third person is definitely jarring. It is too dark to see. A very scary time. Force is our salvation. It's actually kind of crazy that this like section exists here, and then you like look at it, and it's like it's weird how this is like kind of independent, and then because like you don't come back here, I don't think at all, because the gate closes. You come back here as Lamone or whatever, and he shoots the thing, and then that's that. I don't know if you saw it, but I found new tech. If you push the cart slowly, nothing falls over and alerts what's-her-face, but she still walks slowly towards the hallway. That is neat. Here's our empty bottle. And the lighter that we only get to use for like 5 seconds. What a shame. I'm assuming I can just overwrite this, right? Like, that's not a big deal. Probably could. Oh. Trying to think if there's any reason why I wouldn't. It says Uwu too dark. I think that was why it made me come back here. I'm gonna do it. Uwu too dark. Spooky lamp. I'm trying to remember exactly what y'all are talking about as far as the cart thing. I think I remember.
Oh god.
Holy shit, her run is like really funny in the the third person shit where she stumbled. That's really good. Which room is the cart in? God, it's crazy how this feels like this is forever ago. Oh, it's back in the corpse room. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you can move it and then do the... Yeah, you're right. It's cool, just keep knocking shit over, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I didn't know what's in there. Question is, how we finna get out of here? I don't remember if she stays in the hallway or if she's in the If she comes in here directly.
What the hell was that?
And we just saved recently anyway, so it doesn't really matter. See if you can squidge. You can, look at that. We done squidged. Oopsie poopsie. Now we're dead. Or not, maybe?
What the fuck?
My god, I kind of hate playing as her in third person. This is miserable. I think I prefer first person on that for sure.
We care for quite a few long-term patients here.
Yeah, you can really see the back and forth here.
Developed by Dr. Gideon.
That's nuts. I'm gonna hold off on any of this here. I'm not gonna upgrade the snappies or anything like that.
Experimental therapies.
Yes. It's all very cutting edge. The facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature of the research.
Oh, I bet it does.
World's best agent. Oh my god, that stupid chainsaw.
Nice.
I remember being able to grab the chainsaw like once, but where it didn't like spin out, and I don't know if I've been able to do that ever since. I wasn't able to do it the other night, that's for sure. The way he holds his gun after those kicks is so fucking cool. Like, that's such a neat detail. That's not it?
Well.
Okay, it is. She didn't go for the saw. Oh my god, that's right, I forgot that we're not allowed to just unlock this. I have to physically cut it. I don't have as much to commentate on this round. I'm kind of just like putzing through this because here I am, just going through it.
That bastard did it again. How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good. Good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime,
So here I am,
try to track him down.
doing everything I can. I really don't like. I don't even have a lot to say about the game in some cases because it's really just well put together and like everything I've said. That's kind of just how I feel about it because like there's nothing like super negative or crazy that ends up feeling like that it bogs it down at any point or anything like that. So it's just good. It's just good. Love reading the words shirtless oil Leon. Good. You got Leon's box up there. Okay, so now she should have, we're going to pack up Requiem, and then I guess we got Freya's Needle, and then also the Kotetsu. Takeout Charm is pointless. Oh, well I guess it increases power, which is good. I'll probably pack up those. Got the Antiqui coins. Can't suck the blood yet. Oh, I guess I need to equip the... Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't have to equip it with her. You just L1, R2 type thing. Type shit. Yeah, I think Care Center visually is probably one of my favorites. You can definitely tell, I think, that they were going for like a police station type feel here, I think, too. Just from like the general look of it. Because that was like the first thing I thought of when we got here was the... kind of like a scaled down version of the police station. Like the marble sculptures and shit everywhere, and then you got like the... whatever. What if we could just kill that one dude? Oh no, I guess not, because we would have to... we'd need like a hemolytic injector for them. Yeah, this bit's like really well put together, in my opinion. Maybe we can just shoot him. You think maybe if we just dump Freya into him, that would kill him? Then we could save a few hemolytic injectors to do the chunk. The chunk, man. Let me go ahead and open the door, because I know Finn's coming. Hot as hell. Hot as hell anyway. There's a challenge for never using Bloodsucker with Grace, meaning no crafting upgrades outside the game room. Do you know how many points it gives you? Did no Healies and Bloodies on the same run while going for under 4 hours? That seems like a good idea, yeah. I was actually curious to see what would happen there. That's pretty much exactly what I thought would happen. Howdy. Oh, you are gonna have to get back your knife though, I guess. Does casual like take you? Does it like let you like recover to what, like midway through or something? Like back up to like caution? Jeez. Damn, that's wild. I mean, it makes sense though if it's casual. I mean, like, bucket.
Can't hurt to pick some, I guess.
I don't even think I heard that dialogue before. That's really funny. Yeah, definitely makes sense for no Heelys, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we can't get into that yet. I guess we could do like... the makeshift knife. It's like it's so few bullets. Like... Yeah, imagine if you could just scrap the infinite knife. Scrap the infinite knife. Yeah, I'm really glad that we actually got through this. It was just good. I don't know how deep we'll get into this casual thing. I might end up doing like maybe another night of this. I'll decide. I'm pretty pooped for the aforementioned reasons earlier. In a funny way, it does feel harder to even knife them in like third person. What we got in here? Oh yeah, that was the stupid note in the pocket that has like the whatever on it. Yeah, the person that's just like took the time to write their weird ass note. Oh my god. I'm picking up all this trash. We don't have the pencil for this, but it's like moon, star, moon, something. I don't even remember what this was. I think it was like moon, star, sun, moon. Gamers, I have failed. Coworkers are eating each other, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god! Oh, you do keep all of them? Are you sure? Oh yeah, I guess you do. Holy shit! Look at that. Apparently, I was missing some of these. So, moon, sun, star, moon. I was close. A little close. Oh my god, I don't even have fucking room for that.
What is this?
What is?
Fired.
Yeah, I think the detail on them like saying things and doing things like right at the time of whatever is neat. I think that's been pretty cool. Right shit. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I could easily get through this in probably like 3 hours and some change or some shit. Like I said, I don't know if I got the spirit in me tonight. I just really enjoyed doing in general.
I hate this place.
Yeah.
What if I can't get out?
Hate this place. And then we can go into the door within it. I don't remember if there's actually... I think there's a key item in there for the parlor. Pretty sure.
Weird. How do people normally get in here?
As long as we can get like the bag upgrade at some point, which I think we can already actually afford the bag upgrade.
Oh, sorry about this.
Not even gonna bother picking that up. We definitely have enough of them now, I think. Because it's only, what, 3 for the inventory upgrade, I think? Yeah, this one's pretty cheap. Going cabinet, turb, kitchen, pantry. I think it's simple locks, so I don't have to worry about those. Then I think I gotta get into the... Yeah, I guess we just go straight over the east wing now. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the third person, actually. I thought I'd be a little bit more okay with it, but yeah, I think I ended up liking the first person the most. For her sections, anyway. There's a green thing over there. What else we got? Because this is where we're like starting to get the organ stuff and all that crap. And this is where Chunk Athena shows up eventually or some shit. The safe thing, which is... I think those all had antique coins in it, right? But I'm trying to think of what else we would need from there other than the weapon upgrade, which I'm going to assume that we're allowed to get the weapon upgrade, but maybe not. $30, $10, $50. Good. I'm glad y'all remember. I feel like it was long enough ago for me that I barely remember what do now. Well, I just did it 2 days ago, so I should remember more than I do. But apparently I don't. Oh, wasn't I like supposed to not get this? I guess you can just not use it. I guess I also wouldn't really need to do... Well, this lets you do hemolytic and handgun, so that's probably worth doing. You do the no... Oh. Well, I guess as long as we don't suck, we still get credit or whatever for the thing, hopefully. We just need to not perform the suck, but you can pick the suck up. If it is to be understood. Yeah, it makes sense that you can't use the blood bags either. All makes sense. Wait a minute. No, my turbo knife. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. My knife back. Got my knife back? Oh, whoops. That's not gonna work. I don't know why I'm doing that. At least I got my knife back, and we'll recover, so it's not a big deal. I just need to get back to a save point. Oh, the one that raises up your max HP doesn't count as healing. That's good. That is good. Alright, so we're gonna pack up the suck. Pack up this. Guess I'll keep the ammo on us. Well, I guess I can grab the coins because we can go get the gun damage or the health thing. Because I guess health would probably be more useful in this specific case with her. Like max health, that is. Rather than the gun stuff, since we have the Freya thing. So like that's going to easily handle most of the shit, I would imagine. Alright, what am I missing now? I can go into challenges. Let's see. Master Craftsman, craft every possible item with Leon. I'm surprised we didn't do... Oh, I guess we didn't do that, yeah. Defeat a chunk. They actually are called chunks. That's really funny. I didn't know that. Bloodlust, 5,000 microsamples. Ready where credits due. Complete the main story without using herbs or med injectors. Complete the main story without Grace using blood collector. Okay, yeah, it is pretty... Meeting of the chunks. I don't even know where do we even do the meeting of the chunk? Yeah, I think it showed like 40 minutes or something like that, which does feel like longer than I probably thought it would even be by this point, but that makes sense. God damn, I'm tired. Got me some tired. Oh, you go to the second floor from that side. Oh yeah, because you get up there and then the whole sequence with what's his dick happens and all that shit. That's right.
Quiet!
Past the hallway with triple zombie. That's really funny that you can get one of Leon's things there. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. Easy peasy.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
That's La Chunkla. That's really funny. Just like yeah, it is crazy like how much easier they are to just deal with in general. 30 lockpick. I guess I can get the lock. Well, I don't even know if that's worth. I don't even know if that's worth picking up. Lock picking up. Well, now we got the level 1 key thing. I didn't even notice there was a coin over there. Oops. We have to get the heart from the cold storage area because we have to get the wrench. I remember this. And then I think the lungs were... I can't remember if they were like in the blood lab area or whatever. Oh, no, they're not in the closet, are they? Look at that, it's Requiem bullets. Ugh. That's crazy, you can just handle him with a knife. It's bonkers. Yeah, I might save here in a minute and maybe like wrap up or something and then go. Maybe we can do like maybe we can do a little bit more of this tomorrow or something. I'm kind of dead. I'm just glad we finished it and it was good. I've been really happy with it overall. I think they did a wonderful job with it and I have really no complaints. Which is kind of crazy because like it's especially for like as deep in the series as this is at this point, you know. You would assume maybe that have some kind of grumblances with it, but I mean, other than how the back and forth deal and some of the other junk, like it really, yeah, it never feels like bogged down or anything like that. So never feels like it sucks. The only time I had like any real issues was when we were just starting out, you know, getting the kind of feel for stuff. Which in hindsight, I would definitely play like regular mode. I mean, that would be kind of weird though, because not doing classic, I feel like that would it'd almost feel like really short. Because, you know what I mean? Because like I feel like that would definitely reduce the burden quite a bit on stuff. What else is left over there? We have the gun shoot, we have the med injector thing, which is pointless, and then there's the health thing, so I guess we'll grab that maybe. Yeah, I think I'll save here, and then we could pick this back up maybe tomorrow. I'll think about it. I think I wouldn't mind. So, oh, you're saying like by playing it on casual, it ended up feeling kind of short? I could totally see that with casual, definitely. But this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and thank you for sticking around and doing the do with me. I appreciate it as always. And I'm gonna stop there for now because I am pretty tired. Like I said, I barely got like any sleep. So, but thank y'all for the resubs and the donaties and all that stuff. Thank you, Jigakuro, for putting up the Discord and the VODs and all that. And go check the run back for this. I'll have the VOD up pretty quick because processing's actually been pretty fast on YouTube. I actually had the VOD up for this like super quick last night because it was actually done before I laid down. So, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow and hope you all have a great night. And thank you for watching, and thanks for enjoying the Resident Evil 95 with me. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. See you next time. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.